Okay, so I thought it would be fun to do a little bit of a comparison or take a look at the OMTech Polar, which I suspect is a GWike laser, just rebranded. But yeah, so I thought it would be fun just to see the comparisons, scroll through the site. I haven't looked at the site yet, so I'm fresh into this page. So just to see what this thing is and if it's a GweikeCloud basically that is rebranded. So on my left, I have my browser open on the page. I haven't scrolled down yet. I don't know what this laser has or what it entails. So I'm going to be as surprised or not surprised as I scroll down. And on the left, I have a few pictures of just my laser. That way, I don't need to keep going back into my garage to refer to things if I need to refer to it. So let's get down into it. Just by looking at it, it looks a lot like the GweikeCloud. Mine is an older version actually, because on if you notice on the bottom right hand corner under the GweikeCloud logo, I don't have that emergency stop button that the newer ones do. It looks like the OMTech Polar does, so it's one of the newer machines. Overall look, it looks the same. Let's scroll down. Let's check out the pictures. Oh, geez. All right. Yeah, it looks the same. Color's obviously different. Front is a little bit different. The crumb tray looks about like it's in the same position. It's kind of offset from the top, the edges of the top lid. It's kind of offset just a little bit, so I'm thinking it's the same. The cutout for where you put your hand under to lift the top glass is a little bit different. OMTech has a rounded one. The GWike has a more kind of, I don't know, angled one. Got the same start and stop button. You got that middle camera going down the middle. The insides, well, we can talk about the insides later. So it looks about the same, just on the surface level. 50-watt desktop laser cutter engraver machine with rotary. Yeah, selling for $29.99. It feels a little bit cheaper than the starting $31.50 starting price of the base model of the GWike. The Pro model has the rotary, and that costs, I think, $3,400. I'm not sure. Haven't looked at the site in a while, so it looks like it's a little bit cheaper. I assume this won't have any cloud functions at all, which we don't need because it's junk in my opinion. Light burn is the way to go. Let's check out other pictures. Ah, yes, the crumb tray coming out. Yeah, the GWike laser crumb tray comes all the way out too. You can actually take this thing off and clean the inside laser. There's going to be a giant hole at the bottom where you place the rotary. You'll have to take out the honeycomb tray too. The GWike laser honeycomb is not magnetic. I don't know if the OMTech is. The measurements of the honeycomb, I just measured it because I was going to upgrade to a magnetic honeycomb and have that custom made. It's about 335 millimeters by 570 millimeters by 22 millimeters thick. So the honeycomb tray is removable too. I guess they don't show it here. So let's go to my inside picture here. Insides look about the same. Looks like you have the laser head cover. I've taken mine off so I can actually see the laser head moving down to focus. With that cover on, you won't be able to see anything focus. The back, this metal shroud covers the laser tube itself. The fan itself in the back is the exact same, it looks like. Mine doesn't have a little grate on it though, so you can stick your finger in there and cut it off if you want. So there's nothing protecting it like what I see in the OMTech. Nice little feature there. Yeah, I can tell you right now, if they didn't upgrade the hinges on this lid, it's janky. You have to open it all the way for it to hold it open. If you open it halfway, it's not going to hold open. So hopefully they upgraded the hinges there and made it better. That's one of my gripes about my machine that I don't like. Looks like there's no controls to tighten down or restrict airflow. Whereas mine, the GWike lasers have a little one. I've actually taken mine off because I don't care about that thing. There's a little knob here next to this yellow sticker that you can restrict airflow if you want from your air compressor, which is external, by the way. I don't know if the OMTech is internal. I doubt it. Yeah, it looks about the same, different color. Ah, yes, the back. I didn't take a picture of the back of my machine, but the back looks more streamlined. I like how they put the power button and the air assist ports on the left side all together, because on my GweikeCloud laser, the air assist pipe goes from the laser head down towards the right side of the machine, back across the back to the left and out. So that extends the airline tube run by about maybe 3 feet unnecessarily. Whereas since they're exiting from the right side of the machine, it just kind of goes through the laser head and just kind of goes out this way. So it's much shorter and more efficient in my opinion. So that's kind of cool. They put, I mean, if that is the airline, which I think it is, looks like communications port, maybe 2 USB and 1 Ethernet. I don't know. In the back, that's cool. Looks like this one has the same pass-through as the GweikeCloud does also. There's a little pass-through slot in the back. You'll have to take out the front tray here for that pass-through to work. I don't like doing that. I did it once. All the fumes started coming out the front too, and my whole workshop stunk like crazy. So, but I mean, where I have my laser right now, it's butted against a wall, so I don't really do any pass-through anyways, but that's just one thing to note. I know that on the GweikeCloud, the back exhaust hole is like a little bit under 5 inches. Is not your standard 6-inch, so you'll have to adapter that up or down depending on your inline fan. That was annoying. I did not like that. So hopefully they fixed it on this version, but I don't think they did. We have yet to see. What other pictures we got? Front of the machine, yeah, looks the same. All right, let's see what we got here. Equipped with the powerful 50-watt laser tube. Yep, laser tube is 50 watts on the GweikeCloud 2. Autofocus laser head. We'll need more explanation on that, because material thickness and settings, you scan a barcode on GweikeCloud materials specifically so that the laser knows exactly what it is. So I'm assuming it's autofocus in that sense, but we'll have to see. I don't know. I think you have to scan a barcode for it to know the material, and then it will focus automatically to that material. So if you're cutting some or engraving some random material, I think it's going to have to be manual, but I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm not sure. 360-degree panoramic camera. Yes, we all have that. Light burn. Yes. Set up in minutes. It does set up in minutes. Safe and eco-friendly. Yeah. Machine dimensions. Processing area. That's about right. I haven't actually measured the processing area. You actually lose a little bit. I don't know if the OMTech is like this, but the laser head, well, my laser head isn't at its origin yet, or here in this picture, but the laser head actually kind of starts over here, and the laser, where the laser comes out, you actually lose about an inch of workspace. You'll have to slide your material to the left to get that entire processing area. Software, light burn, power supply, noise rating. They don't say anything about air assist. I assume you'll still have to get your own air assist, which is kind of what I'm doing in my previous videos, trying to figure out a better air assist. I'll probably end up getting a California 8010 compressor, like a lot of people, a lot of you who own OMTechs have. Yeah, I guess there's not much other information other than things here. So I don't know. It looks like the GweikeCloud. A lot of similar features. The back looks exactly the same other than the ports, you know. Color is obviously different. Got that emergency stop button. Again, I don't have that because mine's an older GweikeCloud machine. Power button or on-off button, stop-go button, I mean. I don't know. Looks like it's the same machine. Who knows? But with a lot of things these days, there's a lot of kind of generic stuff that's rebranded. So I wouldn't be surprised if this was actually made by GweikeCloud. So leave your questions down in the comments below. Maybe I can help answer it. I don't have any experience with the OMTech Polar. I'm a nobody, so I'm not gonna be able to get one in to test or anything like that. or to compare, but it's interesting. That's why I'm just doing this video, because I found it interesting when this thing was released today. I was excited for it. I'm not necessarily as excited anymore because, I mean, it's the same. I'm thinking it's the same machine as my GweikeCloud. So I'm not going to be buying another one of these, but I am excited for the GweikeCloud community, if this is a GweikeCloud, to be growing in another sense. I'm hoping there's interchangeable parts. I do want a few more laser heads or laser lenses. I'm hoping for cheaper tubes, interchangeable tubes. Just more, I don't know, hoping for more third-party support in general, I guess, for the GweikeCloud and stateside. Stateside support is very important. And I know the OMTech community is really good in terms of participation and just the people who love the company and stuff like that. This doesn't feel like a fully like white glove type laser as a Glowforge is. So if you have to tinker with settings, or if something gets out of whack, like, you know, how I mentioned, I had to realign my mirrors, that's going to be a big headache because there's actually no adjustment points, and you'll have to. What I did was stuff foil to raise and lower my laser mirrors. So it's, I mean, I could go in detail about that process, but maybe I'll save that for another video. But yeah, in conclusion, I think this is made by GweikeCloud. I don't know. I'm not gonna say for sure, but all the trappings say it is. All the features, all the look and everything say it is. And I won't be surprised if it is. Anyways, once again, leave your comments and questions down below, and maybe I can help answer stuff. And if you want to get a GweikeCloud laser right now, my referral code is down there in the description too. See you on the next video.